The next Battlefield game has been teased, ladies and gentlemen. Is it time to let it go, bruh, or what? Like this video, share this video, because today we got brand new details. I want to get right into it. Like this video for the YouTube algorithm, but EA says that the next Battlefield title will be the reimagination and include a truly connected experience. No other details shared. Now, they have actually said that during their investor call, and I want to show you this video from Jackfrags. Check this.
Was that there are 3+ studios working on it. DICE handling the main multiplayer component from Stockholm, Ripple Effect making their own new experience from LA, I'd bet that's a battle royale, and Seattle
Bombocard!
Battle royale? Really? Y'all suckers, let me go upside down, bro, real quick. Really? Y'all are absolutely crazy for this, bro. Y'all suckers, I'm telling you, man, we better not get any Woody Boy. If we get like a day them running around like Battlefield 5, bruh, nobody pre-order. Nobody should pre-order, but cautiously optimistic.
Based Ridgeline Games working on a narrative campaign experience, so single player. Now, there's been a few more comments too about the game being more gritty and realistic than what we have with BF 2042. And whilst BF 2042 has improved significantly since launch, I feel like a lot of players were burnt by the state of the game when it released from the get-go.
But that's kind of like facts, right? Like I'm hearing a lot of people say they enjoy Battlefield 2042, and even initially when the game first released, I did enjoy its gunplay though. But now people are saying it's in a good state, so okay.
And they have not returned to the game since its flurry of great updates. First impressions are everything in the gaming industry, so I think there's a lot of Battlefield fans out there who have gone to play other games and they're simply waiting to see what's next for the franchise before returning.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually curious. I am really interested in this game. Stud Muffins, we gotta have an emergency meeting immediately, okay? I truly am interested in this because Marcus Leto, he sounds like a good guy. He sounds like a great guy. Obviously, we're gonna see his work very soon, and we'll see whether it's good or not. But I do want to give it one last chance because this is a beloved franchise. I grew up playing Call of Duty, I grew up playing Battlefield, I grew up playing GTA, and right now all of these three franchises either are sucking ass or are never coming out. I'm talking about GTA 6, but eventually that's gonna come out as well. We are hearing PS5 Pro rumors going around saying 2024. It's not like, dude, trust me, there's a source behind it. It's coming from Tom Henderson. Ow! Ow! Oh shit! Tom Henderson, same guy that leaked Battlefield 2042, so I believe in him. And GTA 6 officially confirmed, the next GTA officially confirmed to be coming out in 2024-2025 by Take-Two, and Battlefield game getting teased, expected to be coming by the end of 2024 or in 2025. Call of Duty 2024 is already confirmed. It's like Treyarch's making that. So I feel like that 2024 and 2025 can actually be a really good year. Maybe all of these franchises are gonna make a comeback because these franchises either has been sucking ass or never coming out, right? You know what I mean, right? So one last chance, because if this is bad, I'm about to quit. I'm about to become a monk and settle myself on a mountain in Tibet, bro.
And into the current game. So then, what was said? Well, Battlefield was only mentioned on 6 occasions during the whole call, but the new info came in the Q&A section. This was Andrew Wilson, CEO of EA, replying to a question from Eric J. Sheridan of Goldman Sachs related to distribution and
Goldman Sachs,
content. Andrew said, our ability to launch the number of EA Sports games and updates every year, our ability to take Apex to 200 million people, our ability to take The Sims to 70 million people,
and also our ability to run the franchise to the ground is very commendable. Everybody clap it up, clap it up.
Our ability to bring Battlefield back in an entirely new way in the future.
And yeah, today they did say EA says next Battlefield will be a reimagination and includes truly connected experience. Don't be sad, guys. This is just how we work out sometimes. Imagine this Woody Boy is like the pre-order bonus. What you do? What would you do?
Way in the future. Well, that can mean a lot of things, of course. It could mean in terms of the gameplay itself going in a new direction, or it could be something as simple as how the game is distributed. In my opinion, I think DICE would be making a misstep if they took the gameplay in an entirely new direction. And I'd personally love to see the next game built on the foundations and theming of Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. Those titles just felt right in so many ways.
Let's be real. Anybody who has played the Battlefield franchise would always say Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, and Bad Company 2. And there's a reason, because these 3 games were quality. I feel like that when you're an underdog, when nobody believes in you, that's when magic happens. That's when you truly make something from the heart. That's when you're truly passionate about it, and that's when it comes out. And I tweeted this. If you guys got Twitter, I would love to have around 2010 video games were made by passionate people. 2023 video games are made by gambling experts and psychologists to maximize revenue. If you spot no lies, like this video. If you spot lies in that tweet, I mean, dislike the video.
Ways, and they still resonate well with the community, and they really felt like a good evolution of the franchise. But at a basic level, I'd personally like the next title to have a modern 2020s setting with enhanced destruction. That would be a good start for me, but in this case, I don't think that Andrew...
Man, destruction gotta come back, bro. And do you guys remember? I actually caught a lot of flack for that as well, because, I mean, listen, I was trying to report the news at that time, you know, with the Battlefield 2042. We did hear that there would not be destruction. Oh, shit! And people went crazy, because Battlefield has a tough crowd. Everybody, yeah, the clickbait, it's not true, we're talking about Battlefield. And then the devs came out. I remember they said that on Hourglass there is a village that is fully destructible. And then people like, see, you were clickbaiting, see, you were lying to the fans, see, there will be destruction. Meanwhile, those twats said, one village, only the village will be entirely destructible. And bruh, there was no destruction. I haven't even seen that village be destructible or anything. I believe that there was, because they said it, you know, they said it, but dog, like, there was no destruction. So the leaks were true though.
Is referring to gameplay, but rather the way in which Battlefield will be presented going forward, as they have in fact talked about building a new connected universe in the past, where lots of components live together and narratively support.
And today, my guy, they're saying connected experience. So connected universe, connected experience, bro. Bomboka! They said the same about Battlefield 2042, bro.
Each other. So just theory crafting here, speculating. It might be that the base multiplayer is sold for $40 or something as a separate product. The single player could be a $20 add-on, and then Battle Royale, that could be the free-to-play element. And of course,
I'm not gonna lie though, right now it feels like that EA is making a comeback. Right now it feels like that EA is getting better. I still need more proof and more evidence, but it feels like that they're getting better.
Also, this would have cross-progression, unlocking guns, skins, etc. between the titles. Moving on, the second set of comments from Andrew went into more detail about this, and I think revealed exactly what he meant, shedding more light on the plan going forward and a potential pivot to long-form live service. So this was a question asked by Douglas Kreutz, an analyst at TD Cowen. He said, just wondering if you could give an update on how the various projects that are associated with the Battlefield IP are progressing, and maybe how that plays into some of the things you said earlier about giving your big franchises time to gestate so that they're great when they come out. Andrew replied with this. Yeah, I mean, we don't have any date announcements or feature announcements, if that's the question, certainly at this time. What I'd say is I think we've put together an extraordinary creative leadership team. I know we've got the team gathering actually this week in Sweden. I had a call.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. This is a thing that they shed light on my ass, bro. Shedding lights like that, bro.
All this morning with some of the leadership, and they're very bullish on how that's progressing. Oh, wow. I think we've got extraordinary confidence in that team and extraordinary confidence in the progress they're making again. Okay, if you got confidence, Stud Muffins, we gotta have an emergency meeting. One, if you have confidence. Two, if you have no confidence. I don't know where you guys are. Let's see if the fans got any confidence. It's the future of that franchise. And I come back to, we're not just building a game, we're building a platform. Content as a platform to drive live services over the decades to come. And so, as we continue to move through this process and becomes appropriate, we'll share more about the future of Battlefield, but it is firmly implanted in that first pillar of our strategy, building games and experiences that attract and entertain massive online communities. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, man, these suckers hire psychologists, these suckers hire, what's the term, like, professors, university professors to write all of that crap, bro. Holy, you see all them big words right here? Building games and experiences that attract and entertain massive online communities across platforms, across business models. That's microtransactions. That's where the money, that's where the magic happens, guys. across platforms, across business models, across geographies. And we think that Battlefield is going to be a meaningful part of our future, and we'll share more as time progresses. That sounds to me like there is a big long-term plan for the—
That sounds to me like a big bullshit.
the Battlefield franchise, leaning heavily into live service as a platform.
There we go. Jack knows. Jackfrags knows, but he's not gonna say it. He's not gonna say it. He's not. He knows. He knows. If he says it, he will get bumbleclad. He will never be invited out. So he probably wanna make sure he stays silent on the matter.
Something new. So I'm now expecting that the next title is just called Battlefield. Let's say that it constantly evolves on the same next generation engine for the next 10 years or so, adding core multiplayer components and content along the way. In those 10 years, we get a ton of new maps, guns, gadgets, expansion.
Nah, son, that's a dream, bro. That is a dream. That's never gonna happen. And do you really want that to happen, where a game comes out and for 10 years is consistently updated? The updating part for 10 years, amazing, right? But I feel like that 10 years is a very long amount of time. Surely we're gonna have new consoles in between as well. So what I'm trying to basically say here is that I feel like that a game like Battlefield should come out like every 3 or 4 years, because we can have updated graphics. Granted, if the game is good and if it's polished, maybe 5 years, let's just say. 10 years, that's a very long amount of time, because within 10 years there will be some games that will be light years ahead, graphically speaking, gameplay wise, and there will be new systems, and it will get outdated and people will just stop playing no matter how much they update. I feel like 10 years is a long enough time. I think 5 years max they should go about something like Battlefield.
Single player levels, raids, battle royale updates, portal updates, etc. Maybe that's the kind of future that Andrew is alluding to here, and it's something that has been rumored.
Nah. He's alluding to microtransactions, more money, more microtransactions, and more money, my friend.
Talked about before. And I could be reading into it too much, but the kind of language that he's using.
You are not even reading the main thing he said, which is to make money. That's basically what they said. And you said live service. Live service equal microtransaction. Microtransactions equal money. That's what it is.
Here certainly makes me think that that could be the case. And looking at how successful...
And he knows. Looking at how successful... It puts Fortnite there, bruh.
Other brands have been with similar business models. Fortnite is the biggest example. Perhaps Battlefield goes down that route too. As for...
What? Yo, who's this man? Who's this man? That's completely against the That's completely
Bruh.
That's completely against the ideas of the Battlefield community, bruh. Now, I'm not saying Fortnite bad. Obviously, Fortnite done a lot of good things for their own game. All right, got no problem with that. But damn, okay, damn.
When we, the fans, will actually get to see or play this new thing, whatever it is, well, I wouldn't hold your hopes out for anything soon. I personally think that it's going to be October or November 2025 before anything is playable.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I would say 2024, 2025. 2024 seems quite early, but when you think about it, Battlefield 2042 came out 3 years after Battlefield 5, and October, November of 2024 would be 3 years as well. I can see this game coming out by the end of 2024, but that's like pushing it. That's like, sounds unrealistic. Can still happen. Realistically, I agree with Jack. That sounds very realistic, like November or October of 2025, or early 2025, like March, April, somewhere around that time. Guys, this literally just happened. Click on this video on the screen. Yeah, you probably want to see more teases for that. Yeah, check it out. I'm not sure. Click on this video on the screen and I'll see you right there.